All right, D-Dub, better known as D-Dub Travels. Uh, so here we are. We're at the Salton Sea, and of course, when everybody sees this, we won't be at the Salton Sea. But it looks like it's been about 2 months since we've been traveling together, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit over.
Yep.
We've
About that.
we've actually seen a lot of shit, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
So let's do a quick review. Like, what are some of your favorite places that we've been to so far?
Hoover Dam.
Hoover
That
Dam.
was really, really awesome.
That was amazing.
It's the one place I've always wanted to go to. Never got to go.
Same here. Same here. Yeah. I mean that was some that was a crazy sight, and of course just hanging out in Vegas was kind of a trip. It's just a bigger than life type of place where there's really nowhere like it in the country or even in the world. It's like a different planet. But what'd you think of Vegas?
I thought it was good. I mean, there was so much to see. And I didn't get to see everything I wanted to see, so definitely will be going back.
Yeah, we met a lot of people, and actually, of course, let's not forget we did meet up with Cambo Dave, Destination Storm,
RV Rebel Girl.
RV Rebel Girl. Yeah. I think that's when. I was sitting right across from her at the table and we're eating. I believe that's when she called me, or what'd you call me? I look like Frankenstein or some weird shit. Yeah, I forget the character she used, but it wasn't a favorable. Anyway, I think I forgave her for that.
I don't remember that. I was pretty drunk.
So, other than that, she seems like a nice person. So, we also met up with, who's the other YouTuber we met up with?
Mr. Black Bigot.
We met Black Bigot. We did, man. I had a really good time with him. And,
Deb's RV Life or something like that. And Pneumatic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nomadic. That's the guy that
Oh, it was Deb's Art. That's what it was.
yeah, Deb's Art. And that Pneumatic guy, that's the guy that Cambo Dave kept on saying, referring to as that guy, because he kept on forgetting.
Yeah.
When he was doing a wrap up, like 4 days later, he goes, yeah, and Flyboy Glenn and D and Debbie's Art and that other guy. So oh my gosh, yeah. So I remember we decided to do some BLM camping, and of course that was my first time. So what's your take on that? What do you think? Like, I know you've done plenty of it yourself in a tent, but of course we had a RV. Though there was a little bit of comfort, there was a downside to that too. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I don't think you got the good experience. I never woke up with snow in the middle of the desert before. Thank God.
I know, wasn't that something? That was some crazy stuff, man. We had 2 snow events, didn't we?
Yeah, one was on a Sunday, the other was on a Wednesday.
And the first time we had no idea. We just woke up. And I remember I tried to open up the vents, and the vents wouldn't open.
I thought you was actually lying.
Yeah.
When he was like, "There's snow all over the ground," I'm like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, look out, and there's snow. I was like, "Oh shit."
And what about that last place we were at?
Needles.
No. Yeah, that was
the worst experience, I would have to say, was Needles KOA. That was very disappointing. There's nothing there.
Yeah, I've been meaning to put out a video about that. It was like one of the worst campgrounds I've ever been at. At least in the worst 5, I guess you'd say.
I would say it's my top 2.
And what'd you think of the Bell Campground in Joshua Tree?
That was the best campground I've ever seen.
Ever
been to. There was no electric.
Yeah, for the folks that have never heard of that, it's in Joshua Tree National Forest, and it's dry camping. It's like a step away from a BLM where you're just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. But they do have campsites, but it's a dry dock, so there's no hookups. There's just a picnic table, a little slat of gravel, and the most beautiful scenery you could ever imagine in your life. Something I've never seen before. It was breathtaking, and it was absolutely beautiful. And we got to stay there for 6 days, and it was first come first serve, and it was just by chance that we found a spot because it was full the whole time. Somebody had just left, and we got in there in a hurry. So we stayed there for 6 days. Used a little bit of gas for the generator, but other than that, we had a really great time. We did some hiking. We did a 2 mile hike.
A Split Rock.
Split Rock, yeah, yep.
That was actually that was my most favorite place actually out of so far, was Split Rock Loop.
And we decided to stay here for at least a week here at the Salton Sea. And I'm working on a video on that now. I know I haven't been very good with that, with the videos, but I'm still learning how to do the editing. But this place is just absolutely beautiful. It looks like a postcard. But this place has a history too, and it used to be a resort of sorts. And that was back in the heyday, the 50s and 60s. But since then, it's pretty much a dead area. There's really not a lot of people coming here anymore.
Should
so
rename it the Dead Sea of the United States.
yeah, it really is, and it's the history is very interesting. But what happened is the sea has kind of gone dead, and people stopped coming. So you can see all the old buildings that used to be, like yacht clubs and fancy restaurants, and dilapidated buildings and burger joint places and diners, and they're all gone. Even the slabs, the parking lots are falling apart from what used to be, but it's still a beautiful sight. You got the mountains as a backdrop, and of course the beautiful lake, which is 40 miles long, something like 15-20 miles wide.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so from here, where are we going there, D?
From here?
Yeah,
I'm hoping San Diego.
San Diego, yep. And we're going to go about 120 miles up the coast, and then we're thinking about Yosemite and Sequoia National Forest. But anyway,
it's gonna be majestic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
And
There's
wonderful.
Yeah. Other than that, the RV has been treating us well. No major mechanical issues. But so we're going forward from here. So we'll see you guys soon. Hope you check out D-Dub's channel, D-Dub Travels. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He's been really active lately. I give him a lot of credit. That's something I need to do. But of course, my channel, Flyboy Glenn. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you guys later.